And welcome back. So we are in the Zar City. I think that's how you say it. Zar? Z-A-R? I don't know. Anyway, there's some really cool shops in here. There is some more locked stuff behind Zuck, I want to say, or the Fire Caves, one of the two. So we're not going to be able to access all of this stuff right now, mostly because I don't super know how to do the Fire Caves. So funnily enough, this is the only endgame audio that I have recorded for this entire video. So apologies for that. The rest is all going to be done by voiceover, so you're going to get to listen to me. We are really cruising through these. We've gotten quite a few lucky drops here. I'm just going to throw some screenshots up that I missed. So some more really cool loot, new collection logs. Nothing too crazy, we're just training our magic, and that is in fact 76 magic, so good progress on that. What is happening up here? I have no idea. I have no clue, actually. I have no clue what's going on. These people were there for like an hour, just all circling around each other. I don't even think they were really talking. They were just, yeah, I don't know. So, but yeah, this is, again, over a year old. At one point, these two came down and said hi, so huge shout out to them. So yeah, huge shout out to Griel and Nico IM. Or Neko IM? I don't know. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your names. So yeah, you made it into my video over like a year later, so congratulations. But yeah, overall, these people were really lovely, and this was just a really unique RuneScape experience of just me training my little snowflake and just a bunch of people having a good time. So it was really nice. So with all this Tokul, I'm just going to buy the sword version because I have a bunch of Tokul saved up and I ran out of runes. So that is the sword purchased. So we are well on our way to getting all of the stuff that we need. And of course, I think that the sword is my best in slot currently for melee. Obviously, like the shield and cape definitely are. And we're just gonna do some major AFKing here at these Chaos Druid Warriors. We need to get up to like 60 attack, so we're just gonna be here a while. They drop really useful secondaries, they drop super defense potions, they're auto-aggressive, and they're not too far from a bank. So this is where we're gonna spend a while. And as you can see there, that is 60 strength. So we're gonna switch over to attack for now until we get 60 attack as well. And then probably work on our defense a little bit, just trying to get those melee stats up. And I'm just a little bit of XP away here, so I decided to hop on and come back to where it all began, the Tree Gnome Stronghold. There we go. And also 69 combat, funny number, always a good time. So 60, 60, 40, and that is new best in slot. How much better is this? So it has +5 strength, and it's also a stab weapon. Pretty useful. I'm not exactly sure where this will be like best in slot over the Rune Scimitar, like specifically because of this stab versus slash, but still cool. Unfortunately, during all this AFKing, we got our combat level past 75, and now these are unaggressive. So my wonderful AFK spot is gone, and I'm gonna cry a little bit. So I'm just gonna switch over to the Moss Giants. They just have way better drops than anything else that I could really be killing right now. So, and with that, that is 60 defense. So there we go. 60 is across the board. Dragon equipment, 17 days of playtime. We are cooking on this account. Just a lot of AFK grinds. Just working on those combat stats. So quite a bit of progress in the past couple minutes. But with that, we can now equip the Zill. We can equip the Zill. And so with that, we have boosted our strength by, I mean, the shield alone just has 5 strength bonus to it, which is really cool. and that is 53 range. Again, just kind of working on all of our combat stats. That is our first Mossy key of the account. The Mossy keys are used for Bryophyta or Bryophyte. They're used for a boss in Varrock, so it will be a little while till we can actually kill that. So I picked up some of these tree seeds, and those are going to be pretty useful. I can actually protect at least like 1 or 2 of these, so that'll be pretty huge for farming. I've been passively farming this whole time. I have no intention of like dedicated farming grinds, but I have some farming patches, so I'm definitely going to utilize those as much as I can while I'm just doing these random grinds. So good to know that I can at least plant some things around here. And that is a longbone. That's the first longbone on the account, so new rare item. We love that. And then I guess, again, this is a while ago, I decide to go ahead and roll a new chunk. We just had that 60 range grind. We're going to keep working towards it, but I do want to kind of do some more things while we're working towards that goal. We will get it in like the next couple minutes. So I go ahead and let's mark that off, and let's roll some more chunks. Again, we are going to get that ranging grind. Again, this is all in the past, so we'll get it within the next like 20 minutes or so, but I just wanted I didn't want to wait, essentially. Well, I can AFK stuff while I'm at work. I can't roll stuff while I'm at work. So that's the logic here. So we roll a new chunk, McRubber's Woods. Nothing too crazy. We have to kill a guard dog. So we'll go run and quickly do that. Yeah, we can safe spot them behind this little iron fence here, so not a huge deal. This area will become useful for quests later on, but nothing too crazy right now. Well, let's go ahead and roll some more chunks. We have 2 places down here in Karamja, Type 1 Village, and just the mine, I guess. I think the nature altar's there, but not really going to be doing a lot of rune crafting yet on this account. So I'm going to go ahead and pick 38 here because 37 has that Brimhaven tile in it, so then it'll think that we can go into the Brimhaven dungeon, and I don't want it to think that. So with this, we do need to go kill a tribesman, so let's go ahead and jump on a glider, and then forget that we can't actually take a glider here, and that we should have taken a charter ship, but that's okay. It is what it is. Here we are killing a tribesman. I don't think they really drop anything, and they can poison you basically on like any hit and will like slaughter you doing so. I am a silly goose and I miss a chunk roll here. We unlock south, like the southern section of Camelot, so we can pick some flax. We have essentially just a couple Kandarin tasks. So we pick some flax, we talk to this guy, just a couple easy tasks knocked off. And then we have an arty. We need to go fishing on the fishing trawler, which I don't think we have unlocked yet. Or we have already done, I don't remember which. We roll 2 more chunks. So interesting choices here. I am going to take 35 because I do want more farming patches. This also gets me closer and closer to Falador. This is just a nice little unlock here. We can get to 35, by the way. That is via the Enlightened Journey. We're just going to do some quick little questing here. Corsair Cove, Sailor's Curse, whatever. We did hit, again, a great streamer here. YouTuber, whatever. We missed the level, and there's us throwing a ring. Let's go ahead and mark off all of that we can here on the list. So we completed the quest, started Portion of Interest. We need to trade with this lady. That's just a whole easy task for some reason, and we've killed a highwayman already. So let's go ahead and roll some more chunks. I think that this is a pretty clear winner here. We're gonna take Falador. There's no shot we take, like, Northern Trainer Village. Falador has a lot. Like, if we're able to get the chunk to the right of 34 as well, that would also be really huge. Just kidding. We're gonna go ahead and take Center Drainer, I guess, because we're stupid. Why the fuck did we take that? No idea. So we took the center of Draenor Village. I don't know why I didn't take Falador, but now we can finish fishing contest. We can do a couple more steps to this quest. So this is us just wrapping up this quest. We're literally cheating, by the way, but I think that the plot of this quest is that somebody else is also cheating. So thankfully, vampires here are allergic to garlic, but somehow not to sunlight. So, like, it's like full-on sun. It's basically never dark in Gielinor. So I don't know what the deal is there. All right, there we go. And with that quest wrapped up, we can now enter this underground section. This does give us access to Keldagrim. Probably that's why I actually took that section, is so that I could finish this section of the quest, because garlic is a very important unlock, and Keldagrim is even more important. Keldagrim is a huge area. We do have a little crossbow shop here. They sell like some low-level stuff here, like low-level crossbow equipment. That might become useful. I don't think it will, but we have it nonetheless. We do have to kill some dwarves here, so there's a dwarf killed. I don't know. So I think the rest of these are all just quest NPCs. Again, we can't really go further outside of this side of the tunnel, but that's okay. That's not why we're here. We are here because of this man right here. I would like to buy a ticket. So 100 gold, that is incredibly worth our time. So let's hop in this cart. And we have to we have to visit Keldagrim first. That is such a scam. This does give us access to Keldagrim.
So that was a fucking lie.
Oh my goodness. I hate this game. This sucks. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and we'll have to backlog this because we obviously can't get to Keldagrim, so we can't do any of the smithing stuff that we thought we had unlocked. Smelt a gold bar. I think I've already done that, so I'll just mark it off for right now. Again, one day we'll actually get to Keldagrim, but I guess it's not today. Unfortunate, we should have just taken Falador. I should have just researched it more. It is what it is. Between the wilderness and not the wilderness, I'm taking not the wilderness every time. So I think there might actually be some quest unlocks here as well. Okay, looks like we have a little bit of crafting. Greater Demon, Blue Dragon unlocked maybe? This takes me a little while to figure out, but essentially you can't actually do any of this stuff. You need to be able to enter the dungeon from one more like tile down. We're just gonna have to backlog all this until we do have that unlocked, and then let's roll some more chunks. All right, no, so we can actually unlock the actual Karamja place, or we can get Draenor. Both pretty useful. Let's go ahead and go with Draenor for right now. This will give us, I think, access to, okay, so it doesn't give us Vampire Slayer, but it does give us Ernest the Chicken, and more Steps of the Watchtower quest. So, and I think it is at this point where I do decide that until I can do the entirety of a quest, I'm not gonna just do a couple random steps here and there. At the end of the day, my chunk goals for this is Ernest the Chicken and then killing a skeleton. So there's a skeleton killed. Let's whip through this quest real quick. I do remember being a kid and trying to figure out this puzzle without a guide, or using, what was it? I guess tip.it, like tip.it/RuneScape. Really old website. Thankfully, we have guides for this stuff. And there we go. 300 coins, 4 quest points. I mean, quest points here are always useful, but we're mostly just getting that off the list. So let's go ahead and roll some more chunks. If you're wondering, I'm not marking this tile right here for Eastern Falador because there's a wall. You can't actually get into Falador from the tiles that I currently have. So anyway, roll some chunks. So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this wilderness chunk because again, I don't want it to think that I have access to Brimhaven because I don't. So that is, yeah, nothing new. Basically all of these tasks that it's showing is just because it thinks that we can unlock stuff that we can't because of Keldagrim. So Kind of unfortunate, but let's go ahead and finish off our Karamja area. This now has connected our two locations, so we now our map is coming back together a little bit. More importantly, let's go back to where everyone always goes when they were a kid. Let's go fishing on Karamja. So there is fishing a lobster, and that is picking some bananas. So both of these are tasks. Let's go ahead and smuggle out this Karamja rum, and then we just do a little bit of crime. Cool. And we talked to this guy. He gives us a key. We can't do the next step of the quest. It's in Falador, I think is where the chest is. And then, of course, we have to dig in Varrock. So that is everything that we can do for this section. Let's go ahead and roll some more chunks. And with this, we're going to go ahead and unlock Rogue's Castle. Now, keep in mind, this is before the Wilderness update. So, but it's still really, really useful. So we have Dragonstone equipment unlocked because of this. And we also have the Chaos Elemental. I am going to get back to you on that, but that is where we're going to go ahead and end our episode. Again, sorry that this is a little scuffed with like the voiceover and no in-game sound. I don't know what I was thinking a year ago, but thank you so much for watching. We are going to get into the Chaos Elemental grind. I already do have one kill, and I will show you how I did that in the future.